Somewhere beyond the noise of cities and rush of human life, there exists a world shaped by wind, light, water, and time, where every sound carries meaning and every movement follows an ancient rhythm. This is the wilderness, not as a place on a map, but as a living system, breathing quietly beneath sky and forest canopy. Snow drifts softly through open air, settling on branches and stone, reshaping familiar landscapes into something new yet timeless. Here, nothing performs, nothing rushes, nothing explains itself. Life simply continues, guided by instinct, shaped by balance, and carried forward by patience. The forest is never empty. It only appears still. Beneath bark and leaf, beneath soil and ice, countless lives unfold unseen. Each step pressed into earth or snow becomes a temporary signature, soon erased, yet deeply meaningful in the moment. Breath rises into cold air, feathers shift against winter wind, water slips silently beneath frozen surfaces, and the land listens to itself without interruption. In this world, survival is not loud. It is careful. It is precise. It is quiet strength wrapped in stillness. Animals do not chase meaning. They follow rhythm, moving when needed, resting when required, adapting when conditions shift. A shape crosses between trees, then vanishes into shadow, not because it hides, but because the forest holds it the same way rivers hold reflection and sky holds cloud. Nothing here demands attention, yet everything deserves it. Snow thickens on branches, then falls in soft waves, reshaping ground without effort. Light filters through cloud and canopy, breaking into pale tones that move slowly across frozen earth. Every sound becomes clearer when fewer exist. The crack of distant ice, the brush of wind through pine needles, the faint movement of unseen life beneath surface and soil. Somewhere wings lift and settle, somewhere paws step and pause, somewhere breath slows and waits. The wilderness does not measure time in minutes or hours. It moves in cycles of weather, light, hunger, rest, and renewal. Rivers freeze yet continue beneath ice. Forests sleep yet remain alert. Animals disappear yet never leave the system, simply shift shape, adjusting without complaint, without urgency. A body moves through snowfall, leaving marks that will vanish by morning. Yet the movement itself becomes part of something larger, something continuous, something unbroken. Nothing here wastes energy, nothing here moves without reason. The cold sharpens awareness, the silence sharpens listening, and the land sharpens instinct, not through fear, but through necessity. Life here is not dramatic, it is honest. Every motion carries cost and value. Every decision shapes the next moment, yet no moment is permanent. The forest accepts loss as easily as it accepts growth, and balance forms quietly between both. As daylight shifts and shadows stretch, the wilderness changes without effort. Color drains into pale tones, then deepens into blue, then softens into darkness. And still, life does not stop. It only adjusts. Sound fades, but presence remains. Wind lowers its voice, but does not disappear. Water slows, but does not freeze entirely. Breath remains visible. Movement remains possible. And the land remains awake, even when it seems asleep. In this world, nothing is rushed and nothing is wasted. Each pause matters as much as motion. Each silence carries as much meaning as sound. And somewhere within this slow, unseen rhythm, something ancient continues forward, untouched by expectation, untouched by noise, untouched by time itself. And as the world settles deeper into stillness, The wilderness does not become empty. It becomes clearer. Every sound feels closer. Every movement feels intentional. Every breath feels like part of something wider, something shared. Snow drifts across open ground, reshaping familiar paths into soft, unmarked surfaces where stories begin and end without names. Rivers whisper beneath ice, carrying memory without needing witness. Trees bend beneath weight, yet remain rooted, grounded not by strength alone, but by patience. Animals move between shadow and light, not seeking attention, not avoiding it, simply existing within the space the land provides. Survival here is not struggle, it is alignment with season, with temperature, with terrain, with timing. Nothing fights winter, nothing conquers cold. Everything adapts, reshapes, adjusts, learns. Stillness becomes shelter, silence becomes protection, motion becomes meaning. Night deepens and stars scatter above frozen canopy. Yet even beneath darkness, the forest does not disappear. It becomes layered. Unseen life moves beneath snow, beneath bark, beneath soil, beneath water.